Welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com. So in 2019, Netflix released a lot of movies and shows. And so today I'm going to be going over my top 5 best of Netflix in 2019. And this could include series or movies, but overall these are the ones that I enjoyed the most and also the ones that I did reviews on. So let's go ahead and start off with number 5. And so the first one on my list is a movie that I never thought would be coming to a streaming service like Netflix, and that is Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. So whenever I heard that Martin Scorsese was going to be making a film, and he was going to be bringing in Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci, I couldn't wait to watch it. And whenever this movie was released, I was not disappointed. Because The Irishman pretty much has everything that you would enjoy out of Martin Scorsese's mob movies if you compare it to his other great hits like Goodfellas, Casinos, and so many other amazing films that he's done. This has all of that. And the overall acting, production quality, everything here is just top notch. And even though this movie is about 3 hours and 29 minutes, I never once thought this movie was boring, nor thought that I wasn't getting a lot of entertainment and value from this. And if this was to come out in wide release in theaters, I think the audiences would enjoy this just the same. But the fact that it is available here on Netflix allows a lot of people to see the great film that this is, and to also appreciate all the work that's going into it. And so if you haven't seen Martin Scorsese's The Irishman, this should be first on your list to check out. And so number 4 on my list is probably the biggest series to come out on Netflix in 2019, and that is The Witcher. If you are a fan of the books or the video games, then you've probably already binged this. But if you're the type of person who loves fantasy shows and movies like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings, then this should be on your short list of things to watch, because I don't think there's anything bigger out there in 2019. And so all the performances here from Henry Cavill, Anya Shalhotra, and Freya Allen were excellent. The production quality and special effects were great. And the overall story itself, even though it can be kind of confusing at first, there is a payoff, and there's a lot more coming in season 2 as it already has been greenlighted. So I can't wait to see more of this Witcher world. So if you love fantasy, action, check this out. So number 3 on my list is Dark, Season 2. Season 1 was already one of my favorite series of all time. So I was anticipating and kind of worried that Season 2 wouldn't even come close to Season 1. However, I'm happy to say that not only was it as good as Season 1, but it delivered even more than I ever expected. So with both of these seasons together, I can safely say that this is the best time travel series or movie that I've ever seen. Everything from the storyline, the acting, the special effects, the twists and turns, the world building, I simply saw nothing in here that was lacking, and it's just something that I really wish would keep going on forever. But there's only one more season left, and I can't wait to watch it. So if you've not seen this German sci-fi series, this is one that you should not miss, and it will be a series that you will come back to over and over, and you're going to be thinking about a lot, because this entire series poses a lot of questions with very few answers, and even when you get them, you're still wondering what's going on, and that is a mark of a great series. So number 2 in my list is one that I don't think a lot of people are seeing or even have heard of, but I'm so happy to found this, and that is High Score Girl. This is an anime series that is a combination of both a coming of age story and most importantly about video games. And so everything about this anime I love. Everything from the main characters Haru and the high score girl that you see here to all the side characters as well. But the most important thing about this series is how they mix video games into this. Everything from Street Fighter 2 to Final Fantasy to all your favorite game systems from the TurboGrafx-16, Sega Genesis, PlayStation, and many other arcade games as well. And they mix these video game characters into this world. And so if you are somebody who loves anime and most importantly loves video games, this is the series for you. And so right now on Netflix, there is only season 1. Before there was both season 1 and 2. So be sure to check this out before they might take this away and you might miss this amazing series. For the best value in domain names, check out Namecheap, where you could get a domain for an entire year for less than $10. Plus, get WhoisGuard privacy protection for free. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. So number 1 on my list is The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. This series is practically a dream come true. especially for fans of the original Jim Henson Dark Crystal movie back in 1982. And for years now, Jim Henson's daughter Lisa Henson and her production company have been trying to bring us back into the world of the Dark Crystal, but it never quite happened until Netflix stepped in and we now have Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. There are so many wonderful things that I could say about this series, but the one word that I could use to describe it is magical. Everything that you loved about the original movie is here in this series times 10. From the beautiful world of Thra, to the absolutely adorable Gelflings, to the menacing and evil Skeksis, everything is here, especially the absolutely incredible puppeteering. There's really nothing in this world that wouldn't make you want to fall in love with it, and at the same time, if you are a fan of the original, nostalgia is going to come here many times over. But what I also enjoy about this series, even though it is a prequel, it helps to expand upon this world and where the Gelflings and Skeksis came from, and it leaves a lot of opportunity to tell more stories in this Dark Crystal world, and hopefully we'll get more of that. And so that is my top 5 best of Netflix in 2019. If you actually had any of your own, whether it's from Netflix or any other platform that you watch your movies and shows from, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see my reviews of all my top 5 of Netflix, then just check out my channel and you can see my reviews there. So if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Go Content Creators group where you'll get access to additional videos and content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Go Content Creators group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.